Hey guys, what's up, man? It's me, your boy, and I'm here with this idiot over here. Oh, he's leaving. Oh. All right, this is a solo podcast now.
What the fuck was that?
I was just saying hi to my friends.
Hi guys.
Oh, okay. Anyway, today we're gonna be talking about wrestling. Um,
Holy shit, a wrestling podcast talking about wrestling?
yeah. We're gonna be talking about wrestling real quick. The Patreon is now live. Link is in the description or whatever. Anyway.
Oh, whatever. Wow. This man doesn't even like, oh, whatever, I guess.
And okay,
Yes.
the Patreon is down below. $5 lets you watch us exclusively do things with each other. And and the $30,000 tier lets you fly out and meet us. Cause who the fuck? Cause who the fuck? That was like when Disney released those $10 million tickets to the Disney theme parks.
What?
Yes.
What?
It was $10 million, and you could stay at any hotel as long as it wasn't booked. They didn't even give you a fast pass. It was literally like you could stay at any hotel. You still had to pay for your food and drinks that you bought while you were at the park.
What?
Listen, I don't give a fuck. If I paid $10 million for a ticket, you better give me my own room. The park better be named after me. I better be getting some shit because that's fucked. You don't even get a fast
Fucking
pass. You still have to pay
insane.
for the fast pass.
That's fucking insane,
$10
bro.
million, and it. I like how they go. They go. They go. You can stay in any hotel you want as long as it's not booked. Bitch, you better move them out my room, cause I'm staying there. I don't give a fuck. Like and they're saying it as if like you shouldn't get a penthouse suite. Like
You're just paying 10 mil, bro.
it's $10
You
million.
better hand fucking feed me, okay? I'll be in the bathtub. I don't give a fuck. I need a lady in there with fucking
I better get.
drapes.
I
Or I
better.
need to be
I better get a ride named after me or something, because this is
exactly,
$10
bro.
million. Although if I had $10 million to spend, I would spend it on that.
You would not.
Why not?
You would spend it on other things that you would actually use. Like, oh,
Yeah, probably.
actually, you know what? Knowing you, you'd probably be a dumbass and do it. Yeah.
I would. I would have many people try to stop me, but I'm not stopping. I'm
I would
going
be
to
one
Disney.
of them to
I'm
stop
going to
you.
Disney. I'm going to Disney World.
Like, don't pay for the 10 mil pass. Like, why not?
They better have a 10 million suite that I get to stay in because that's mine.
You pay the 10 mil, you go there. It's like, hi. So what hotel did you get into? What?
Bitch, mine. I own that hotel now. It's mine. That whole thing is mine.
Hold on. With 10 mil, don't buy the tickets. Buy fucking stock.
That is true, huh?
That's 20 times better.
Yeah, and you probably get a fast pass with your stock. The stock options, you probably get a fast pass.
I don't know exactly how that would work. You just go up to like Disney World, like, I want to
I
buy
own
$10 million
stock.
worth of stock.
I own stock. Gimme. I own stock. Gimme.
I have become stock.
I own the company. Gimme. Gimme.
Go up to fucking Mickey Mouse. Hiya, pal. What's up? I own you, motherfucker. Oh, shit.
No, listen. I don't give a fuck. If I pay $10 million for a ticket, I better get paid flights to Disney. I better get Mickey Mouse himself picking me up at the airport. I better get the full treatment, brother. I do not care. Mickey Mouse is going to be in that
Fucking
fucking
Mickey
car,
Mouse.
driving that car to Disney, all right? I don't care.
He'll be over here like,
You better resurrect
so,
Walt
pal.
Disney's ass and have him drive me to the fucking Disney World, because I swear to God, I'm going.
You fucking Mickey Mouse is gonna be back there. So, pal, what's the first ride you gonna go on?
Like, honestly, bro, like, 10 million is insane. If it was like 10,000, okay, I get it. But 10 million?
Even
Like, no,
10
listen,
grand,
listen.
bro.
10 grand is like, it's ridiculous, but it's reasonable. 10 million
It's a
is
lot
just
more reasonable.
ridiculous. 10
Yeah.
million is just fucking stupid. Okay, anyway, now that we're done talking about Disney, we have wrestling to talk about. I
Boy.
just thought about. I just remembered the fact that they tried to sell people $10 million tickets. And I had to say something.
I actually wonder how well that went over.
I
It
don't.
couldn't have gone well.
Hold on. I actually don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna look this up.
Hey, so
Disney.
guys, now's the chance in the comments if you want to see us do like another podcast where we just talk about random fucking shit. It'll be like this. It'll quite literally be like this.
Yeah. It would be exactly like this. Um.
I love that sound.
We're doing some googling over here.
I'm Googling. And right after you're done with the Googling, do you want to start with the WWE Wordle or do you want to end off like we have been with it?
We can start with it. Oh, it is a
Why-
lifetime pass.
Oh, it's lifetime.
Yeah.
That's a little better.
Apparently, it was not real, but it would be funny. But the fact that both of us believed it makes it bad for Disney because it sounds like something that they would do.
Dude, bro, like fucking Universal Studios. It sounds like any amusement park that's based off like movies would probably do it. Let's be honest.
Universal's better than Disney. I've said it. I said it, and I'm not taking it back.
I've
neither.
never gone to either Disney or
I
Universal.
haven't been to Universal, but I have been to Disney when I was 4 years old, and I don't remember it. Okay,
You
guess.
can
Okay.
make that claim then.
Okay. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. When we make money off, when we start making money off this shit, me and you were taking a trip to Disney and Universal, and we're gonna see which one's better.
Dude, I am so down. The only issue is I'm terrified of roller coasters, and that's
So am I.
85% of the shit.
So am I. So we're gonna have a fun
Yeah.
time. We're gonna have a great time, brother. I tell you what. I'll tell you what, brother. We have a great
Dude,
time.
it'll be a vlog for the channel, bro.
Exactly.
Hey, we're going on this ride.
what
This
I'm
ride scares the
saying.
fuck out of us. Next
Yeah,
thing you go is
but
us
at least
fucking streaming.
but at least we get to do it together.
Exactly.
We get to do it with
Hand
the
in
power
hand.
of friendship.
The power of friendship. I have the power of God and friendship on my side.
Oh god. Okay, let's do the Wordle. Let's just get the Wordle over with.
Alright, here we go. The Wordle, play now.
Okay, here's the
Oh.
Wordle, guys. Daily
God.
Wordle. The daily Wordle that we do once a week.
Yeah. This person already
That's a
looks
woman.
familiar, but
You think so? Damn. All right, now that the Wordle's done, let's go ahead. Let's move on.
dude, that was a fucking snipe! Holy shit! Oh my god!
do yesterday's, bro. We gotta have something.
Okay.
This one's easy too, and it was just our
Hey,
day.
to tell you again.
Is it?
No.
Okay. No.
Okay.
That's Lex Luger.
This is Lex Luger.
Damn it. It looked
Yeah.
like him, man. His hair looked the same,
Can you stop telling me about this shit every
except
time?
for he can't stand anymore. That was an old picture. And actually, he is a Hall of Famer as of this year. Sorry. Anyway.
Alright, anyway. Hall of Famer,
Okay.
male, alumni, a little bit more than 3 WrestleManias.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels has a lot more than 3.
Huh?
He has a lot more than 3. Yeah, 17.
Oh. I was a little bit off.
He's also older than 66.
Oh. Hulk Hogan? No, he has more
Right.
than 3. Wait, does he?
Yeah, he has more than 3. It's just a little bit more than 3. He's smaller than 6 foot. I literally do not know who the fuck this person is.
I do not know neither.
My
do
issue is
not
I don't know a
know.
lot of alumni that are Hall of Famers.
Yeah, I don't. Ultimate Warrior?
I don't think it's him. 5.
I was right on the money though.
He's also dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot he died. So it's an alive guy who had 5 WrestleManias. And a live guy is crazy.
This guy's alive.
He's an alive
Mm.
guy.
I feel
Um,
alive. Alive guy.
he's got long hair, right? We know this.
Yeah.
Oh God,
It can't be Brett.
that's not Brett. He's too skinny to be Brett.
Uh, I don't know.
Is it Brett? It might be Brett.
I think Brett has more than 5 though.
Probably.
Fuck it,
Stunning
we'll guess.
Steve Austin. No, he didn't
That
have
is
long
definitely
hair.
not Stone Cold.
No, Stunning Steve Austin is a different guy. No, that's not gonna be on there. That was a WCW. That was his
Too hot.
WCW gimmick.
It is Golden Greek Jim Londos. Damn.
Why did that almost work?
I know. He's close to 5'8". He's probably like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay.
Um,
We can do your Bret Hart guess. I don't hate it.
I really don't think it's Brett. Yeah. Okay, second clue. The WrestleMania 1 competitor returned to the ring for the first time in 12 years in 2022. Hurricane?
The Hurricane was not at WrestleMania 1.
No, he wasn't.
Are you fucking stupid?
Yes. Very.
Okay, let me think of the main event.
Was it Jake? Jake the Snake?
He is alive.
He was at that Mania, right? And
WrestleMania
22?
1 or 2022?
Because that's definitely not Goldberg.
Was he at WrestleMania 1?
I don't know.
I got this. I'll look up the WrestleMania 1 card.
We're cheating, chat. We don't care.
I'm not cheating. I'm just looking up the card to see if he was there. He was not there.
Damn. Who could it be? Not Hogan.
Said he was a competitor, right?
Yeah.
None of these people look like they should be competitors.
God damn. I'm trying to remember who returned in 2022. He returned to the ring. It doesn't say exactly that he fought. Triple H got inducted later. Billy Gunn? No.
Billy Gunn was not at
Yeah, I
feel
know.
like
Dude, I'm thinking of all these other people. I gotta think of old as fucking shit people.
But
it's not helping.
Shit, it's crazy.
Bro, he's over the age of 67. We're not even close. He's old as fuck. And I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I tried googling the answer. I could not find it. I don't know. Try Ricky Steamboat.
Could be. Nice. Yeah. Nice snipe.
I didn't even know he returned.
God, he looked so fucking weird.
I just saw his name on the WrestleMania 1 card, and I looked at the silhouette, and it kind of looked like him. So I was like, maybe.
I'm not even lying to you. I was literally looking up the card.
I had it on my phone. I was looking at it, but I saw Ricky Steamboat. I'm like, that's the only name I know, and he kind of looks like that. He kind of looked like that back in the day.
Kind of.
All right. Now that we're done with that, and our Disney talk, we had a whole segment based on Disney. Let's get into some wrestling, huh?
Insane start.
Insane some wrestling, huh?
Fuck yeah, bro. About time.
So we have our predictions, which we're gonna do later. We're gonna start with Monday Night Raw from last night because both of us watched it. Kind of. I was not actively involved in watching a lot of it, but
Me neither. I
um,
opened up like NBA 2K in the middle of it. I'm like, fuck yeah, my career.
speaking of 2K, I have something to show you after this. That'll help
Oh
you
shit.
help your experience in 2K.
Hell
Anyway,
yeah.
so I don't even know what the fuck the card was. All I know is the main event happened, and it was Seth Rollins and Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. I do know that.
Like that's all I know.
And the bell never rang, and the match is still going on. It's going to be a week-long match. They're going to end it next week.
Yeah, dude, it never ended.
Never,
Okay,
the bell
I
never rang.
didn't it start. No, it didn't start off with that.
It started off with Seth, Paul, and Braun.
Yeah, they have
Actually,
this
no.
all in.
It started off with Jay. Jay came out, and then Paul came out and basically said that Seth needs the championship, and that Jay only wanted it. Seth needs it, and he tricked Jay into giving Seth the title shot at the end of the show.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this card in order, but it's not.
Because
In order.
I remember the segment after was Paul Heyman going to Seth saying it worked, your plan worked, or some shit like that.
Yeah, there was that. So yeah, it did open up with
Jay.
a generational crash out by Paul Heyman.
Oh yeah, he had a great crash out. Paul Heyman had a great crash out. I'm not sure.
Wanted to be fair.
It was definitely a valid crash out for sure. Yep.
But still, I think after that it was Rusev and Otis.
Yes, Rusev Otis. I didn't expect much from that match. I didn't think Rusev was gonna lose. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, if Rusev lost.
If Rusev would have lost, that would have made the match better. Because it would have been like unpredictable. Like, holy shit, Otis just beat Rusev, dude. That's the push that Otis needs right there.
I think what should happen is Rusev looks dominant early on in this rivalry, right? But Otis upsets him at like a pay-per-view. Like Backlash. Are they facing each other at Backlash?
They are not, no.
Or like whatever pay-per-view they dragged this out to.
Okay.
That's when Otis wins.
SummerSlam. There's 2 nights.
Yeah,
now.
that's when Otis wins.
Yeah, okay.
It'll continue the rivalry, it'll expand it, but you know.
I feel like
Otis
Rusev
now has
needs
a
a
fighting
tag team
chance.
partner.
You wanna throw him in the tag division?
Well, he's fighting a tag team, is he not?
I mean, I guess.
He's fighting Otis and Kiritazawa.
Yeah, handicap match. Rusev wins to end the rivalry.
Rusev and Sheamus. Just saying. It's right there. It's right there in front of us.
I do not like that.
It's right there in front. It's already happened once. It can happen again.
Did he team with Sheamus?
Yes, I think.
I don't remember him teaming with Sheamus. Then again, to be fair, could have happened
yes, the League of Nations. Rusev and Sheamus did team up.
I think that's when I was.
It was the League of. Then. It was the League of Nations with Rusev, Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, and Wade Barrett.
Okay, I was definitely not watching wrestling at that point. Because what the fuck is that faction?
I thought I remembered that. I thought I remembered they teamed up.
That faction is.
All I'm saying is Rusev, Sheamus, League of Nations Part 2. Add me in there. I'll pretend to be British or something. We take everything by storm.
I will bet on your accent breakdown first week.
All right, brubs. Today we have shut the fuck up, man. Shit. Anyway, today we just goes back into it. It's like, hey man, I'm talking up here. Damn.
Oi, man, shut the fuck up.
Like, yo, shut the fuck up, man. Damn. Anyway, brubs. Anyway, brubs. Like that Kofi Kingston shit where he didn't use the accent and Triple H called his ass out on it.
Like, hey, are you supposed to be British?
No, Jamaican, you fucking
What happened to
idiot.
your accent?
Jamaican, you dumbass. British. He was
The
not.
joke is if he's doing it to you.
Oh.
Oh, this man. Holy fuck.
I forgot what we was talking about for a minute. Listen, bro. All right, look,
God.
bro. Listen. It's been a long day, all right?
So you didn't have to sit through a 2.5 hour long piece of shit a day.
You should have won.
Just
That's on
look-
you. You should have won, brother. You should have won. Yeah,
Just look
his
like this the whole
expression
time?
goes from this to. It was very bad.
Dude, that
It's a very
shit
bad
drained the
pay-per-view.
fuck out of me.
Yes. We have another bad pay-per-view to watch. Whoever loses these predictions today. So
Oh shit.
we got a list of bad pay-per-views. Anyway, so Rusev,
after-
Otis, and then after, go for it, buddy.
It was Penta and JD, I believe.
Penta versus JD McDumbass. Yeah, it was it was a decent match. I like JD. I like JD more now than I did before he got injured. I respect him more.
He puts on banger matches no matter what.
He does. He does. I respect JD a hell of a lot more now than I did before the injury.
Why is that?
Cause, bro, if you can finish a match with a punctured lung and a broken rib, hey, dog, go ahead, get your money, dog. Go do that shit, bro. Cause me personally, I would have been dead. I would have been laid out on the floor talking about some.
It'd be like
Can't
Sin
breathe.
Cara and he dislocated his finger.
Me,
It'd be like Sin Cara. I can't continue.
me personally, if I feel something inside me pop, I'm dead. In my mind, it's my heart, and I'm dead. In my mind, I'm not getting back up.
Never put this man in a spot, bro.
In my mind,
Dude, he'll get tackled in football and he's putting up the X.
in my mind, yeah, the ref ain't gonna have to put it up for me. I'm dead. I'm dead. He killed me. Now he's going to jail for murder. This just happened live on TV.
Dude, it's gonna be like fucking. You're gonna get speared by Braun Breaker. He's gonna go to jail for vehicular manslaughter, bro.
The commercial break's gonna start, and people are gonna be filming me from the crowd getting stretchered out. I'm not walking back. I'm laying there till they come get me. Cause fuck that. No. Cause what just
How'd he
happened to
get
me?
fired?
Nah, fuck that. No, listen,
How to
bro.
get fired 101.
Listen, I am dead. Officially dead. If I swear to, bro, if I break an arm, if I get a puncture wound anywhere inside of me, I might quit. I just might.
I might just quit.
Now I can handle like a broken finger, stuff like that. But if you break my fucking, if anything else inside, if anything inside me breaks, oh no, we done. I'm dead. I immediately die. Immediately.
You do know every single bone's inside you, right?
No, I'm talking about in my chesticle area. Right up here, near
Chesticle?
my titties. Down here. All of this right here.
I mean, you do got them.
I do.
Jiggle them for us.
But all of you can't see it in this hoodie. You can't see it in this hoodie. And I'm not going to lift my shirt up because I have a John Morant shirt on. And it looks like I'm promoting gang violence, but I'm not. Anyway, so moving on from that.
After that, I'm pretty sure it was Becky Lynch in the Lyra segment.
It was trash. Garbage. Move on. Next.
Yeah, terrible. Okay, anyway. Io Sky Roxanne.
Io Sky Roxanne,
Why the fuck
great
does Roxanne
match.
keep losing?
I don't know, but it
Why
was a
she
great
still
match.
losing?
I hope her and Julia get called up in the draft. I think they deserve to be on the main roster. I don't think they deserve to be wasted away in
100%.
NXT.
Okay, so first question I already asked you: why the fuck is Roxanne still losing everything? Two, why
to be fair, she was fighting
no
the
one-
champion. So
I mean, I guess fair, but yeah. Why did no one help Io?
Rhea wasn't there, I don't think. So it would have been
Oh.
Rhea, but she wasn't there. But she did. So when Io tweeted out like I could have used some help, or I need somebody to help me or something like that, and then Rhea said I got you or something on Twitter, and that's what set up the match for next week. Tag team match between
nice.
Roxanne and Julia. The good news is that came out of the Cora Jade release, which we will be talking about the releases as well. The good news that came out of that was that they could end that storyline between her and Roxanne can get called up quicker. So,
Yeah,
that's the good news that came out of that release.
the only real good one. All right, after that, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso.
Damn. Great match. It was
Fucking
decent.
bloodline
It
rules.
was
What the
decent.
fuck is
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah. Like, okay, I knew there was gonna be interference. I knew Sammy was probably gonna get involved. I thought he was dead from last week, honestly though. Like I didn't think I was
Yeah,
like in my mind, I'm like, he could show up, but I'm like, nah, he got killed last week. Like he's dead. Murdered. Like I would have been dead. But for some reason he comes back, he does his little thing, you know what I'm saying? He helps out. Gets the shit speared out of him by Braun Breaker. Then Braun Breaker proceeds to hide behind the stairs. He was hiding back there. And then Jey Uso goes down to help Sammy, which I feel like was a waste of time. I feel like you could have just continued the match, but he did not. He went to go help Sammy. He got speared, and the ref didn't see either of these happen, by the way. I don't know what the fuck the ref was doing. He was like tying his shoe or something. I don't know. But anyway, so then Jay gets thrown back into the ring. He throws him back, and it goes like that. And then Seth Rollins, I believe that's when he stomped him. And then he tried to pin him, did not get the pin, kicked out. And then Braun, I'm trying to remember. If it
CM
was
Punk comes out.
he does, but I don't know if he comes out because Braun Breaker also is in the ring now. I don't remember.
I can't fully remember. I remember seeing Punk coming out though.
I know, yeah. So
You
Punk
just watched this yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, well, I can't remember what I did this morning. All right, listen. All right, ready?
Me neither, bro.
Anyway, so CM Punk comes out, hits Seth with a chair. Should have been a disqualification. Apparently, fucking wasn't because I never heard that bell ring. And so then I thought it was just me and him. We just didn't hear it. Maybe we didn't hear it, whatever. But then I looked on Twitter and everybody else was saying the bell didn't ring. So I know it wasn't us. I know we cool. We chilling. So I don't know what the fuck happened.
Okay. I think what happened is Braun got in the ring, started hitting Jay, and that's when CM Punk came out.
Maybe, but I still didn't hear a bell.
Yeah, no bell.
Regardless of anything,
That's
I never
still
heard the bell.
ongoing.
So the match will happen
ongoing.
the entire week, and then it'll end at Monday Night Raw next week.
It never ends until Backlash. They ring the bell to end it, and then everything in the middle of the bell is an actual match, and then they ring the bell, and then starts the new match.
All right. So do you want to talk about releases next, or do you want to talk about Backlash? You want to do our predictions, or what do you want to do?
Let's do the releases.
Releases. Again, let me get the list pulled up here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list right now. Full list of WWE's post WrestleMania 41 releases. Some of these surprised me.
Okay. First up, we're just gonna go one by one and talk about them. First up, Braun Strowman. That's not a surprise at all.
I mean, he was slowing down after his leg injury. You weren't really using him.
That and
I would
like
much
he's done
rather
everything.
Huh?
I said that and he's done everything in the WWE at this point. There's nothing else he could have done.
I mean, he's still a good talent regardless. I'd much rather you release him, let him actually like, spread his wings and keep him and
spread his
do nothing
wings
with
and
him.
fly. And if it's meant to be, he'll come back. They always come back. Next up, Dakota Kai. This one hit me in my soul a little bit. I was like, oh.
Dakota Kai surprised me, but I think it's solidifying that damage control is basically no longer a thing.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been a thing for a while.
That's the only thing Dakota was doing.
Yeah.
The only thing. So it's another thing. Good talent. You're not using her. You have a stacked roster anyway.
I think it was the injury prone thing as well. Like she kept getting injured. She would come back and then get injured again. So I think that had a part to play in it. But yeah, that one was crazy. Shayna Baszler. Who could have saw this coming?
I think Zoe Stark should have gone with her.
I don't. I like Zoe.
Gonna use Zoe?
I like Zoe.
Well, here's the thing. If you're going to keep one of them, keep Shayna. Shayna's the better talent than Zoe.
Yeah, but I feel like WWE knows how to book Zoe better than Shayna. I think. In my mind.
I mean, I haven't seen much booking for Zoe Stark, so.
Yeah, well. I think Shayna Baszler, I heard somebody say this the other day, and I agree. She's the female Samoa Joe. And they couldn't book the male version, so what makes you think they're going to book a female version? Good.
I could see that, yeah.
So I feel like, you know what? With this one, I feel like she should go to AEW, and her and Samoa Joe should just fuck shit up. I feel like that'd be fun.
I thought you were just gonna end it at fuck. But goddamn, bro.
I'm pretty sure she's gay. I don't know.
I
Jerry's
wouldn't
still
know.
out.
I don't go stalking superstar
I don't either.
Instagram Twitter pages.
I don't either, but
Anywho,
what I
Caden
heard.
Carter, Katana Chance.
This one hit me. I love both of them. I like Katana Chance more than I like Kaden Carter, but I like both of them. And not because she's white. I know one of them's white, one of them's black. That's not what I meant. I just like Katana Chance better. She was like fiance or Ricochet's fiance. So anyway, they were a good tag team.
What? Huh? She was like Ricochet's fiance.
She was. They were dating at one point.
Okay, that's
Listen,
came out of
bro,
nowhere.
I'm
What,
tired.
What,
All right,
what happened to
listen.
Samantha?
No,
Yeah, I
no,
mean-
before Samantha. She was before Samantha.
Yeah,
She is
same
bad.
same thing. Your women's tag division is just fucked.
Yeah,
It's completely fucked.
yeah.
I mean, you don't book these two motherfuckers at all. You don't develop them. You had them like on the backseat for fucking probably close to a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just get rid of them.
Yep, I agree. Cora Jade was released, which I
Yeah.
was shocked about because they love Cora Jade. WWE loves Cora Jade. So I was shocked
I'm
that
very
they released
surprised.
her.
I think this. I actually think out of every person they released, this is the biggest rumble.
I think
Cora
she should,
Jade.
I think she should go to TNA. Honestly.
Yeah, tell her to not to do that OnlyFans and
Oh, it's
go
too
to
late.
TNA.
June 2nd. That OnlyFans is starting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
everybody go subscribe. Or
$15
if
a
you
month.
if you don't want to
so what I
waste
heard.
if you don't want to waste money, you can go to our Patreon and subscribe to that too. $5.99 a month. You get
$5.99 a
all
month.
all the extracurricular activities you want. Okay. We'll do anything for that $5. Anyway, next up we got Gigi Dolan. Just completely
Gigi Dolan.
forget-
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know much of NXT. I mean,
I like
from
Gigi.
what I've seen, she's not booked that often.
She was booked. So okay, she wasn't booked on NXT TV, but she was booked more on TNA than she was NXT. She was the one that was going over to like TNA often.
So here's a question: you have a partnership with TNA. Why don't you just give her to TNA?
I think here's my theory on these releases. Okay, I'm gonna give you my theory right here. Okay,
Okay.
I think the theory is that they released these superstars so that they could sign with TNA, so that they could still work with WWE, but they wouldn't be on their roster, so they could have space for other superstars. I think
That
is what happened.
could be what's happening, but I can guarantee you there's going to be a bad taste in some of these stars' mouths.
Maybe.
Cora Jade
Um,
specifically, I can almost guarantee.
Yeah, she's already been talking shit about WWE, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Eddie Thorpe?
Eddie Thorpe.
I don't know
oh,
who the fuck
yeah.
that is.
Eddie Thorpe. He's an Indian guy. He's not Indian like the country, but Indian like the people that used to live here before we got here.
Native American.
Native American. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Holy fuck.
He
bro.
actually, I'm shocked about this one because he just had a feud for the NXT Championship not that long ago. So I'm actually shocked.
Okay,
about
yeah,
this
that was surprising then.
He was the one that feuded with technically like feuded with Shawn Michaels and Ava. Like Shawn Michaels pushed him up against the door.
Interesting.
But yeah, he just had a feud for the NXT Championship, so that's surprising that he was let go. All of Gallus was let go. Wolfgang, Joe Coffey, and Mark Coffey. That's surprising. That's another tag team gone. So, yeah.
I mean, like I said, I don't know much about NXT. I
All
know
I-
how often they were utilized.
I don't know much about them except for the fact that I like their theme song. Their theme song was pretty cool.
That's it.
Yeah, their theme song was
Theme
lit.
song nice.
Dude, their theme song was lit, bro. That shit had me going like this. I said, ooh. I said, I don't know who the fuck these dudes are, but damn. But
We
they
have
were cool in the ring.
Jakara Jackson.
Yep, that was the tag team partner for her. Tag team partner was Lash Legend and Metaphor. They split Metaphor up last week, and they released 2 of the members of Metaphor. So, yeah,
Damn.
Jakara Jackson was the first one, and then Aura Mensa was the second one. That was another member of Metaphor. Immediately after they split up the group, they did not wait any time releasing these people.
Damn, yeah.
They split it up on. They split it up on Tuesday. By Thursday, they was gone. They was out of here.
And then we have Riley Osborne.
Riley Osborne, former Chase U student. Which I'm shocked about this one only because they just brought back Chase U, and now only one of the members, only two of the old members are still signed. Currently, there was 4 of them, and only 2 of them are still signed.
Damn.
So yeah, it's yeah, that one's rough, I guess, but he was a good wrestler.
The last one that's been announced is Dami Palmer.
Danny Palmer, I think she was on Evolve, that show they have on Tubi.
I would not fucking know.
Javier Bernal as well, I think is an Evolve guy as well, and then Shotzi, which I knew was going to happen when they released Gigi Dolan because they were a tag team.
Oh yeah, they did release Shotzi.
Yeah, but I knew that was going to happen as soon as they released Gigi. I'm like, Shotzi's next. There's no fucking way they'd release Gigi and not Shotzi.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they could do with Shotzi.
I don't know.
Like, this is the issue with being like such as big of a company as you are with WWE.
Mm-hmm.
You have so much talent on your roster.
Yeah.
You literally can't utilize all of it.
Yeah.
You can do your best, but you'll have your main, like, let's say like 15 people. Trying to add more to that 15 is going to be a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you don't want to job them.
I think a big part of this was because, and a lot of those were women wrestlers that got released. I think a big part of that was that NXT's women's roster is so stacked that when they eventually go to the main roster, they need room for these women to go to. So you have to give them room for them to, whenever they get called up, for them to be able to have room on that roster so they're not just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Why the fuck are you keeping Eva Marie?
I don't even know who that is.
When's the last time you used her?
I don't even know who the fuck that is. Can't lie.
You don't know who...
Not
you don't
at
know
all.
who she is?
Not at all. Maybe. I might know. That name doesn't sound familiar.
There's no way. There's no way you don't remember this motherfucker. She was like notorious for like wardrobe malfunctions.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
People that are notorious for that, to be fair. Okay.
This motherfucker. Eva Marie. There's no way you don't remember her. There's no way.
I'll be honest, I don't.
What? I mean, they haven't used her in like what feels like years. But I think she's like just coming back from an injury. But she's like notorious for the wardrobe malfunctions. She's had so many. But they still have her. They never utilized her. But, you know, they kept her.
I typed her name in on Google. The first thing that came up was OnlyFans. On the Google, like, recommended search. Sorry, okay.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to open this image. There's no way you don't know this image.
Is this something I can show on the podcast?
It doesn't show anything bad, but if you want to be safe, I wouldn't blame you. Because it is a wardrobe malfunction.
Okay, I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to look at it.
Alright, let me know when you're good.
I'm good.
Alright, this happened. She got in the ring, her top untied.
That looks familiar.
And then, so the guy... We'll have to go through ads, but
That does.
fucking 30 seconds. God damn it.
I'm gonna bring the screen back up. They want to see titties too.
It's really not bad.
No, I do think I remember this, but I just didn't know who the fuck it was.
I just want to get through it. What a soundscape. Like this.
She hurt herself just jumping off the fucking rope.
I think she just got back from an injury.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah. That's her.
I didn't know who it was.
You still have her though.
Well, do what you gotta do, I guess.
I'm looking. When was the last time she was booked?
I don't know. No, I do not know. It seems like it was 2020 from the video you just showed me. I don't know.
She was in jail.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Cool.
That doesn't help.
Damn. Okay. She is still signed. I'm not stupid, right?
I believe she is, yes.
End of in-ring career is 2021. Thought she was still signed. I've never heard of anything about her getting cut.
She might be there, but not as a wrestler. Oh, she actually does
Yeah,
have
her
OnlyFans.
last match was in September 20th, 2021, losing to Dewdrop.
Yep. I see it right here. Monday Night Raw.
Yep, that was the last match. But she's still there.
It was the match went for 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Yeah, what's her fucking name now?
Piper Niven.
Piper Niven, yeah.
How much does she charge for her OnlyFans? Oh, it doesn't exist anymore. Guys, fun fact, it does not exist anymore.
This man's like, I gotta find out.
Is still in WWE. She says no, she is not currently in the WWE. She was released in November of 2021.
How do I not remember her getting released? I wasn't the only one, because I was scrolling Twitter and people saying, how
I
is
saw
she
it on
still with
Twitter
the company?
too. But according to Google, she has not been in WWE since 2021.
Damn, okay.
So I don't know. So they might not have her anymore. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I'm not the only one who thought they still
Yeah, no, I
had
did
her.
see it all over Twitter, but I didn't know who it was. I didn't care to look.
It's like, who the fuck are they talking about? And then you hear me talking about it, it's like, okay, this has to be something,
This has
bro.
to be somebody important, because if he knows who it is, then somebody. Okay, you ready for these?
Wasn't even important.
Ready for
Yeah.
these predictions?
Let's do these predictions. Let me pull up the card.
All right, I got it.
We don't
right
have
here,
a lot
but yeah.
announced, right?
5 matches currently. I think that's gonna be it. It was 5 last year too.
Damn.
The Triple H is the 5-match cards.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll just start. I'll start with my own order because it has the John Cena match as opening, which I don't think that's gonna happen. But okay. First match, we've got Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Who's winning, brother?
There's no way. The Intercontinental Championship, I think Lyra retains.
Think so? I think Becky Lynch wins. I think Becky
All right,
takes the
well,
title.
already starting on something different immediately.
Next up, Dominic Mysterio versus Penta.
I mean, feel like you have to have Dom win here.
Yeah, I think Dom's winning.
Right,
think-
literally, you literally like just gave him the title.
I think Dom's winning because I think they're gonna put Penta and Ray Phoenix in the tag team soon. So I don't think they're gonna have him hold a singles title right now. All right, Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE United States Championship.
I don't see a world where Jacob loses this.
Neither do I.
Like this, you have a 20% chance of getting this right, but I
Yeah,
feel like the only right answer is Jacob.
I think the only other answer would be LA Knight, but they're not going to give it to him back to him that soon. I don't think Damian Priest is winning this title, and I don't think Drew McIntyre is winning this title.
Yeah, I don't even know why they're in this.
I don't know why
match.
Drew's in this match. Yeah, I don't know why he's
Drew
even
or
here.
Damian. They're both heavyweight contenders.
Damian I could understand, but Drew is like, brother, why are you here? Anyway, next up, Pat McAfee versus Gunther in a singles
This
match.
should be the most obvious one-sided affair ever. I would love Pat to win, but I don't think Pat wins. I think it's Gunther.
I'm giving it to Pat McAfee. Listen, all right? You've never seen this man wrestle like I have, okay? I've watched this man do matches, bro. He had a War Games match, and he won, okay? That's all I'm telling you, all right? He's undefeated at WrestleMania. Just saying. Actually, no, he's not. He lost. No, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. He's one in one at WrestleMania because although technically the second match wasn't technically a match, he fought Vince McMahon and lost, but that didn't really count, okay? Because he beat Austin Theory and then Vince got into the ring and basically just said, "Oh, it's a match right now." So I don't know if that really counts, but whatever. I'll take actually. I've regretted every decision I've made. Give me Gunther. Give me Gunther. I'm not losing this fucking. I'm not losing
Wait
this.
a minute.
If Pat wins now,
Dude, that'd be insane. I don't know if we'll have conflicting ideas. I think we will. Cena versus Orton.
okay.
I don't think you take the title off Cena here. I think you wait till SummerSlam.
Really?
Yes, I think you wait till
Who
SummerSlam.
beats him at SummerSlam? Who do you think beats him at SummerSlam?
I think we continue this Randy Orton storyline.
Mm.
Orton's the only one who should take it off of him.
Okay. I want to say Orton. Okay, I want to say Orton's going to win. But here's the thing. This could literally decide who wins or loses this.
Well, here's the thing. We're already against the only one who are against each other is Becky and Lyra right now.
Right.
We're tied with everything else.
Oh, God. Okay. Give me Cena. I think Cena's retaining. I don't want him to, but I think he's going to.
I want him to keep it a little bit longer. Just to solidify him a little bit at this older age. As a champion. I think it's too early to take it off of him.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think Cena's winning. So the match that will decide it is Lyra Becky.
Yep. Probably the first match on the card.
And I have Becky winning, you have Lyra winning.
Yep.
So we'll know by the beginning of the show who won.
Probably, yeah.
Predictions. Who has to watch the pay-per-view that I'm having us watch? Oh no.
Alright, what is the pay-per-view?
You have Peacock, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's hold on. Let me make sure it's on Peacock before I say it cuz it might not be on here. If I can spell.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let me try to look for it. Okay, it is on here. WCW Bash at the Beach 2000. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes. Jesus Christ. I am making us suffer.
Dude, I watched a 2.5-hour one. I 3 hours. Stu, bro. did Bash at the Beach?
Yeah, WCW Bash at the Beach 2000.
Okay.
On Peacock, if you click on the Bash at the Beach thing, it's season 7. It's the last season.
Alright, I am putting that in these notes.
God, this is a terrible card. Okay. I was just looking
Just
at the
looked
card.
at the
It was
card.
terrible. Holy shit! I recognized 2 names. 3 names. Sorry, I recognized 3 names. So WCW Bash at the Beach 2000 is our punishment.
Yeah?
Please, Becky, win the match. I don't want to do the punishment.
You know, low key though, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're probably gonna win the majority of these
Yeah,
throughout this whole time because you watch a lot more than I do.
that is true. I do watch every single week. I am a weekly viewer of WWE.
Yeah, I am unfortunately at work for 85% of it.
We should do AEW
Friday.
stuff. We should do AEW
Friday.
pay-per-views. Friday. Ooh.
Friday, I have something going on at 9. But before that, I can watch some SmackDown with you.
Maybe.
And after, if it's done in time.
I'll think about it. I don't know.
This dude, bro, he's literally the only way I can watch SmackDown.
I don't
He's like,
know. I'll think about it. No, you can get a VPN and you can watch it on Netflix like a sane person. All right. Opera GX has a built-in VPN. That's how I used mine last night. It's got a built-in VPN.
I forgot about that. Not even going to
You just change the region to Europe and boom, you can watch SmackDown, NXT, and Raw all on Netflix with no commercials.
No commercials.
Zero zilch zip unless you don't pay for that package. Then you have to watch commercials because you're a bum and you don't pay for that package.
What if I just do Netflix? Oh, never mind. Netflix.eu doesn't work. I tried, okay? I don't even know how you enable a VPN on here. How the fuck do you do it?
My mic stopped working. There's a VPN button in the corner. It should be like right in the corner. Hold on. Do you see it?
In the corner?
Here, look
Oh,
at
here
my
it is.
stream.
That's location. Never mind.
Right here.
Oh, that's not a thing for me.
I'll then turn it on in the settings. Hold on. I have to fix my mic. Go to the settings and it should be
Enable VPN. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. And then you just turn that on.
Europe.
Go to Europe and then yeah. Mine takes me
Yo,
to
there's a
Sweden.
Netflix game of San Andreas?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna get that shit. Fuck.
You can download it on your phone. You have a good time on your phone.
Fuck yeah. Alright, now I have to look up WWE because I gotta see this shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I can watch WrestleMania on here?
Yeah.
God damn.
That's how they get their pay-per-views on Netflix.
I'm adding all these to my list. Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. Telling you, dog. That's the way to do it. And then when you watch Raw live, you don't get commercials.
I don't even know what tier we pay for.
I don't know. I pay for the no commercials version.
Can I tell? We have the premium. I don't know what that is.
Is that what we have? Hold on, let me see.
Ad-free watching, okay. Wait, then why do I have to watch ads? To Raw.
Because it only does it in America. No matter what package you have to watch ads.
Oh.
Everywhere else you don't. It's just the U.S. You have to.
Fucking pussies.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else we were going to talk about? I forgot.
Well, let's expand on some ideas we have for the Patreon.
Okay. You start us out. Come on, let's go.
Alright, so an idea that we have, we're not fully sure whenever we're gonna implement this. Like we said earlier on, all the little extra ideas will be happening on Patreon. This channel is just for the podcast.
Yeah, this
So
is
if
just
you
a
wanna-
podcast channel. Yes.
So if you want to see us play like WWE games, do like some challenges, it'll all be on the Patreon.
Yeah, you got to pay us. We're taking all your money. Sorry. We love you guys.
That, and this is an idea I have. I'm proposing it to Cam right now. I haven't told him about this.
Okay.
Every punishment has to be streamed on the Patreon.
Okay.
Now that will go into effect when we start getting people on there.
Yeah, because we're not going to do it for 0 people. It seems fucking stupid.
I think it saves VOD.
I don't know, man.
So either way, it would be fine, but I don't see a reason why streaming when you don't have anybody.
But yeah, so streaming every punishment's good. Yeah, I like that.
So we have like a spreadsheet I'm looking at with ideas. I'll throw some out there. The WWE 2K25 pay-per-view Sims, seeing what the 2K games thinks. You know, obviously there's my GM mode. That's one of the easy ones.
Yeah. Precisely.
You know, if you guys want to see us... Yes, Cam. What would you like to ask the class?
I was just going to add that you can follow us on TikTok. Link is in the description. Okay, continue.
Yes, TikTok. You might see clips from there, from this stuff there. Maybe.
No, they will.
So... No, okay, my bad. Anyway. I can't take you fucking seriously, bro. I'm trying to look at this, and all I see in the corner of my eyes... we could do a collab. My Rise, revisit old WWE games.
Bars.
Me and him were doing this on our own time. We'll do like a fantasy draft in
Bars.
universe mode and book our shows and go head to head that way.
Oh jeez. Oh god. I'm not doing it that fast. All right. I was lightheaded just from doing it as slow as I was doing it. I'm not.
Sorry, I got a little too into it.
That's
but you know, maybe if you want to sit here and read some fan fictions, we can do that too. But anywho, wrestling related shit.
Okay.
All the extra wrestling related shit.
Basically.
Quizzes, whatever.
$30,000 to meet us in person.
30 grand.
By the way, for those of y'all that are new here and you don't know why we're charging $30,000 for a tier, it's because I made a joke on the first episode about how the Patreon was going to be priced at $30,000 a month, and then I was like, you know what, we're going to put it up there as a tier, and if you buy that tier, you get a bunch of cool shit. Because who is buying that tier?
Dude, little do we know, we're gonna have like 20,000 people later in life buying that tier.
Dude,
like, what the fuck?
And that'll be
imagine,
dude. Bro, we'll be rich as fuck, dude.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. I'm about to do the math on that one. Hold on.
No, just do 30,000 times like 20. Not even that. Do it like times 10. That's like 300,000. I already did the math. The other one would be 600,000.
You know, I want to do 20,000 because that's what you said. You said 20,000.
Dude, that'd still be fucking insane, dude. It's like
that's $600 million. I would quit YouTube that day because if we're splitting that in half, hold on, that's $300 million each. If we split that in half, I'm quitting.
Dude, me and you get a content house, bro.
I'm quitting YouTube immediately. No, fuck this shit. If I'm getting if I got $300 million, I'm fulfilling my Patreon stuff, and then I'm out, bro. I'm dipping. We can still get a house, but I'm just not gonna do shit. I'm just gonna be chilling. You know what I'm saying? 300 mil? Shit.
Dude, content house, bro. We actually have like a face-to-face podcast setup, bro. That'd be sick.
That'd be sick. We should do that. We should go on tour. All right, guys, we're going on tour next week.
Fucking next week.
Next week. My birthday week. We're going on tour for my birthday. Wait, is next week my birthday week?
There's no way this man just asked that.
No, it's not next week.
There's literally no way.
It's 2 weeks from this week.
There's no way this man's like, is next week?
Well, my birthday's on a Monday, so I get the rest of that week. So I guess technically in 2 weeks it'll be my birthday week because my birthday is on a Monday of the week after
We gotta
that.
figure out what we're gonna do for your birthday on the podcast, then, buddy.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here, bro. I think I'm gonna be traveling.
This man hates us.
Well,
Confirmed.
actually, I'm gonna be traveling the Friday before, and then that weekend I'm gonna be gone. I might get back that Monday, so we might be able to do a podcast that Monday.
We could do one the week the week of
Yeah,
you leaving, and do something then for your birthday.
we could. Yeah,
So it's early instead of late,
and we could do that. Yeah, yeah.
and
You
it
gonna
would
give
go
me a
live.
present?
Oh, maybe.
What's your present? Buying the $30,000 chair on our Patreon. Link is in the description down below.
That's what it links to. It's not the like $5 a month tier. It's the 30
We are
grand.
trying our
What
hardest
the fuck?
to get 20,000 people to subscribe, dude. But think about this though, it's $30,000 a month, so they keep paying that. We keep getting $600 million.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You can't just dip if they're gonna do that, bro.
You are. That is true.
We gotta keep
We
going.
gotta get at least a Billy before I quit. All right,
A
we'll get a
Billy.
Billy before I quit.
No, we need 300 Billy, bro. 300 Billy each.
Dude, we'll be the richest people in the world. I think.
We'd be richer than fucking Elon, bro.
I think so, dude. All right, that's our goal.
his-
$300 billion. We're gonna set up a GoFundMe tomorrow.
Fuck it. Link it in our Patreon.
billion.
Link it in our Patreon.
GoFundMe help these two dumbasses quit YouTube.
I wonder if we'll get any donations to that. Dude, I swear to God, there's gonna be like 1 or 2 people out there who are like, damn, this is
$2.50.
funny.
$2.50.
And they're like, damn, this is funny. Let me donate to this cause. I've done it, bro. I've donated dumb shit.
Yeah, I know. I just I feel like GoFundMe's are normally used for good things and not $300 billion for us to quit YouTube.
That's the perfect reason to use it, though, bro.
Yeah, I guess. We have the Patreon for that. They can donate there, and they actually get stuff for it. GoFundMe, they ain't getting shit for that. They're just giving us money. On the Patreon, they at least get shit.
I guess.
Yeah, you get to meet us, and we'll go out to dinner with you for $30,000.
Yeah, we'll pay for everything with the 30 grand.
No,
you sent
okay.
us.
No, here's what we're gonna do. They're gonna pay for the 30,000. We're gonna fly them out to whatever city, and we're gonna pay for them to go to a WWE show with us, and we're gonna have a good time.
Yes.
Yes, and we're gonna have a great time, and we're gonna have a whole fun week together.
You know what's crazy, guys? That'd be the first time I meet this man in person, too.
Yeah, probably. Or if we go on tour, that'd be the first time we meet in person. Imagine the first day
It'll
of
take
tour.
a while for us to be able to go on tour, dog.
I don't
ain't
know,
gonna
man.
cap.
Our fans are passionate. The 3 that we have, aka me and you, they're very passionate. All right, listen, they will.
Way past the wrestling business.
They will go to every show. I guarantee that at least 2 of them will be at every show. It'll be me and you.
At every show, dog.
We'll be at every show.
Bro, I was supposed to be in fucking Ohio right now
Why?
for a music
Who
festival.
the fuck goes to Ohio?
Me, because I was gonna go to a music festival.
Wait, if you went to where at in Ohio? Where are you supposed to go?
Columbus. It was Sonic Temple.
I don't even
No,
know.
it wasn't. It was. I think it starts the 8th.
You would have been
I
8. You would have been 8 hours away from me if you would have went.
Damn. Yeah.
Coulda made a
except
trip.
the issue is I don't have like $500 for a plane ticket.
Mm.
I bought my ticket. The ticket cost me like fucking $500 in itself.
Yeah, but if everybody subscribed to the $30,000 tier, we would have $500 for a plane ticket.
Exactly. This is your guys' fault.
We would have the plane. We would own the plane.
We would own the plane. Dog, I think planes cost more than that.
Yeah,
You also have
but
to
if we
pay a
get that
pilot.
$600 million, we don't give a fuck, bro. We balling on a budget, all right? Listen. All right?
Man, say
I
we
would pay that
don't.
$10 million for the Disney ticket.
No, you
If I had
wouldn't.
$600 million.
Even I wouldn't if I had 600 million,
Listen,
bro.
bro. Some things you just have to do at least once. And buying a $10 million Disney ticket is a risk I'm willing to take. That being said, if you want to hear us talk about more things related to $30,000 and what we would do if we had 600 million, subscribe to the Patreon. $5.99. You get reactions to matches, random wrestling matches. You get reactions to pay-per-views sometimes when we do punishments. You get our other ideas that we have not done, that we're not going to do on this channel, but we will be doing on the Patreon. You get that. You get shouted out in videos sometimes. At the end of every video, you'll see the names of the people that have subscribed. And if there's a lot of people, then you won't see your name, but it'll be in the description. I'll put all the names in the description if there's a lot of people.
This means I don't know how to do scrolling text, so this is the
I
best
don't either.
alternative.
I do not.
I know how to do it.
Okay, well then he'll do the scrolling text. Your name will be in the video and in the description. $5.99 a month. That's all we ask for. There is a $30,000 tier, but that is literally it's a legitimate joke. If somebody actually does it, I'll be surprised, but that is an actual joke. Like, you don't have to pay $30,000 to watch us two fucking react to shit.
Also the thing, if you actually pay that, we will do what we said.
Oh yeah, no, we will. Just don't murder us.
That part's truthful, but the whole reason it's up there is a bit.
It was literally just a bit, yeah. But it will be up there. Trust me. If Patreon allows me to do that. I still haven't checked to see if Patreon would allow me to do that.
Just do whatever the max is and just call the tier the bit.
Yeah, okay.
It's the bit.
That being said, thank y'all so much for watching. Patreon is up live. Link is in the description. You guys can go see his punishment and some other stuff that we end up recording at some point. With that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.
Nice.